Here are 4 mobility drills to help you improve your round kick, open up the hips, and even use these movements for your powerlifting or power cleans, Olympic lifts, whatever it is. All right, so if you have good balance, you might not need a pillar or a PVC or a wall or anything to kind of help stabilize you. I'm gonna use this right now just to give a better demonstration, and then I'll go without the PVC later on. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna bring one leg up, hip height, and I'm just going to flick my foot outward. I'm not trying to move my knee crazy. I'm just trying to flick my foot out. That way the hip capsule opens up. 5 to 10 reps. If you need more, do more. Then you just come down and then switch it. Leg is up and flick. If you want to switch hands with your stabilizer, by all means do so. 5 to 10 reps. Come down. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring my leg beside me and up. I'm facing forward. I don't want to face towards the leg. That defeats the purpose. The hips don't open up that way. I want to open them up. So now I'm going to flick the foot behind me. And my goal is not to let the knee turn. You're going to want to turn that knee, but your goal is to keep it steady and stable and work the inner part more of your hip capsule. 5 to 10 reps. Switch it if you need to. We're over here. Gotta loop it around.
And go up and behind.
As you can see, my right leg needs more work than my left. 5 to 10 reps. Okay. Next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna go into a deep, wide, somewhat sumo squat stance. Now, when we do this right here, what I tell everybody here at the facility is, I'm not focusing on the squat, like the legs, focusing on the groin, touching the ground. When I do this, keep the chest up. I'm gonna drop, you can use your hands as a guide too as well. Keep the hands up, and I'm going to sit in a super wide stance with the chest up, rolling the pelvis forward, driving the groin to the ground for that wide stance. And then just come up. You wanna hold it down there, you can. Again, not focusing on legs, focusing on the groin. Chest is up, squat down. What I like to do personally is to just squeeze the glutes, roll the chest forward, and even push the knees out a little more, and then just come back up. 5 to 10 reps, see how that feels for you. Another one you can do is some lateral work right here. So I go to a wider stance or a wider frame, put my hands down, and real simply, I'm just gonna go into some lateral lunging. I'm gonna come up with the posterior up and then come down. And again, the same rules apply. I wanna try and drive my groin more than a deep lunge. Drive the groin to the ground, open up those hips. The better you get, you can do this on the low end without coming up. And that's kind of the goal. 5 to 10 reps each side, and you can cycle through these things 2 to 3 times, whatever it takes for you to get those hips opening up.